What's bracking, guys? Welcome to another Road to Glory Career Mode Gems video where I'll be taking a look at Pacey and Agile wingers. So I previously did a video with players with 90 plus pace, wingers with 90 plus pace, but this time we'll be taking a look at players with 85 plus pace and 85 plus agility. So I think having that mix is just a wonderful combination of those three different attributes, the acceleration, sprint speed, and agility. I think it's great to have that for wingers. To be able to cut quickly with that agility is very important to go along with the pace. So we'll take a look at Emmanuel Sabi here. He is a right mid, as well as can play striker, left mid, 21 years old, 5'10", 154 pounds, 78 potential, 68 overall rating from the start, worth 1.5 million euros, and he's on 4,000 a week wages. Then I was able to get an offer of 1.3 million euros accepted, so 200,000 less than his value. They accepted that and with no issues. I believe there's like a sell-on clause or something. But that's a really good deal because he has wonderful skill moves and weak foots, 4-star skill moves, 4-star weak foots, 5'10", right-footed with medium-low work rates. And you can see in the preview window, 89 pace, 75 dribbling, 63 shooting, 56 passing, 33 defending, 58 physical. So the pace and the dribbling are very good from the start for sure. As a flip over, take a look at the initial physical attributes here now. 89 acceleration, 91 agility, then along with 87 balance. So he's going to feel amazing when he's cutting in from that wing in those tight spaces essentially also. 95 jumping, 89 sprint speed, 67 stamina is decent also, 54 strength. Then the attack position at the 67 is not awful, 63 composure and 57 vision. So physically, he is amazing with the pace, agility, and balance he has on him, and some very good jumping. I mean, 95 jumping. He's going to really be able to win those headers on crosses. Even it's going to be really good in crosses as well, getting into the box. So technically, 72 ball control, 52 crossing, 58 curve, 74 dribbling, 63 finishing, 55 heading accuracy, 51 long shots, 51 long pass, then 61 long shots, 54 penalties, 60 short pass, 65 shot power, and 59 volleys. So technically, really good dribbling, ball control considering his overall rating, but you definitely want to improve the passing, finishing, and crossing. If you do like to cross, that's really low crossing, so you probably want to get that up quite a bit. And a long pass will always improve without training for right mids, left mids, so you don't really have to worry too much about that in my opinion. But flair traits on him as well, so a really quality winger. I definitely think he's probably the best player all around that you'll see in this video. But moving on to some other options here, Valentin Mejia, probably not the best pronunciation, but 78 potential, so could hit the 80 for sure. I was able to get an offer of 1 million euros accepted for him, which is basically was at 100,000 less than his value. Then is on 2,000 wages a week, so a pretty good deal for him. And he's a quality player also. Not amazing skill moves and weak foot, being both 3 stars, but 5'10", right foot, high medium work rates, is actually over 90 plus pace. I should have included him in the previous video I had, but regardless, you can take a look at him here, and he is a very quality winger for sure, and it's definitely going to turn into a great option as well by the time you hit the Premier League or for whatever top tier you're in. But yeah, physically 90 acceleration, 94 agility, 78 balance, 74 jumping, 60 reactions, 91 sprint speed, 85 stamina, and 31 strength. The strength isn't amazing, obviously, but physically he's pacey, he's agile, and has very good stamina, which definitely comes in handy when he's tracking back on that wing. Mentally, 65 attack position, composure. Then I believe that's 63 vision as well. I'm a bit blind, I'm sorry. But he's quality physically for sure. The pace, the agility, the stamina, decent balance and jumping also. He's not going to get just like kind of fall over, which is kind of a big deal with some of those players with low balance. Technically, 65 ball control, 58 crossing, 65 curve. The dribbling looks like it's at the 65 as well, 56 finishing, 35 heading accuracy, 57 long pass, 53 long shots, 61 short pass, 74 shot power, and 56 volleys. So decent ball control, dribbling, considering where he's at the moment. The curve isn't awful either. A fairly powerful shot as well, but you're definitely going to want to train him up a bit. If not, I mean, the thing when you're playing a longer career mode like this, If you're playing, you know, from the League 2, you don't have to necessarily train every player. The natural growth is pretty overpowered, so that's something to think about as well. So another winger here, we'll take a look at Luca Iaquinta. He is 65 overall rating, 79 potential, worth 1.2 million euros on 3,000 euros a week. And I was able to get an offer just of 1.2 million euros accepted, but you could definitely try for 1 million or 1.1, and that probably would be accepted with a sell-on clause or something like that. So a very good option on the wing also. Doesn't have the best weak foot though, just 2-star weak foot, 3-star skill moves, 5'10" left foot, medium work rates. But another player who has really nice mix of pace, agility, and balance. I think that can definitely make up for things, and of course he has some decent potential. So even if you don't end up necessarily liking him, he can end up being a really good kind of investment in the future, because you could train him up and sell him for, you know, like 10 times what you bought him for, basically, if not more. So physically, 87 acceleration and agility, 88 balance, so that's pretty good. 67 jumping, 49 reactions, 85 sprint speed. Then the stamina is in the lower 60s, 51 strength, 57 attack position, 48 composure. So physically very weird with such low reactions. I don't know why they give the young players such low reactions. As a stat, as an attribute, just is kind of weird to me. But again, a lovely mix of pace, agility, and balance on him. It's really going to help out quite a bit, you know, in those tight spaces in the midfield. So it's cutting in from that wing. Now, technically, he's, other than the 71 dribbling, he's just kind of average, you know, hanging around the mid to lower 60s in the finishing. You can see 62 finishing, 67 ball control, 56 crossing, 48 curve, 42 free kick accuracy, 44 foreheading accuracy, 47 long pass, 57 long shots, 57 short pass, 65 shot power, and 54 volley. So another player who definitely needs work all around tactically in areas other than the ball control and dribbling, for sure, because the finishing is not awful, but I think you probably want higher finishing, considering the pace he has. All these players, you know, with the big pace they have, are going to get, you know, quite a few chances on goal. So now taking a look at another player here with 86 potential, Jeremy Doku. He is 17 years old with 86 potential, as I said before. 1.3 million euros is his value, and on 1,000 euros a week. And I was able to get an offer of 1.1 million euros accepted. So he is very cheap. He's very affordable. He doesn't necessarily have the best skill moves and weak foot, possibly, but I mean, the weak foot is 4-star, 3-star skill moves, so that's not terrible. Of course, the lack of skill moves can definitely be a big deal for some people. I actually really like that weak foot, but for what he may lack in some areas, he's going to have that super high potential. So again, he's the highest potential player in this video I'll be showcasing. So I definitely would recommend buying him, at least as an investment, and he could be a really wonderful player for you. Physically, 88 acceleration, 93 agility, 87 balance, 88 jumping, 50 reactions, 88 sprint speed, 45 stamina, and 33 strength. So actually, what I was thinking of when I said weak foot and skin was I was thinking of the stamina, because of course I looked at these players before I made this video, and that is actually what I was thinking of. The low stamina and the low strength could definitely be an issue. Just 45 stamina, you may have to train that up a bit. And mentally, 58 aggression, 53 attack position, 58 composure, and 56 vision. So physically really good, but apart from the stamina and strength, and mentally is obviously quite poor considering being a 66 overall. Technically though, 71 ball control, 61 crossing, 58 curve, 73 dribbling, 53 finishing, 37 heading accuracy, 39 long pass, 48 long shots, 48 penalties, 63 short pass, 50 shot power, 25 slide tackle, 28 stand tackle, and 43 volley. So technically very good dribbling, ball control. The short pass is not too bad along with the crossing, but long pass is quite terrible, and finishing being the lower 50s is not very good either. So you probably want to train up that passing, finishing, crossing a bit more for sure, so making him into a more complete player in general. He has the flair trait on him also. And I'll take a look at another player here in Kelvin Ross. I attempted to find the pronunciation, but he's 65 overall rating, 74 potential, 850,000 euros is his value, and he's on 4,000 euros a week. So I had an offer of 820,000 euros accepted. So he's definitely one of the more affordable options here. Doesn't have super high potential, but I think he'd be a really quality player for you nonetheless. He does not have, unfortunately, like a picture, which I know annoys some people, but he has 4-star weak foot, which is very good. 3-star skill moves, 5'8", right foot high-low work rates. And of course he has pace and dribbling, which is really what you're gonna get here from these wingers right away. We just need to improve those other areas technically, and they'll be wonderful players for sure. As I flip over to take a look at those initial physical attributes here: 86 acceleration, 86 agility, 67 balance. I believe that's 66 jumping, 56 reactions, 88 sprint speed, 54 stamina, and 41 strength. Another player doesn't have amazing stamina, so that may be something you're definitely going to want to think about training up. But right mids, left mids actually do grow quite a bit in stamina without training. So even without training, he may get up to like a 70 or so in that attribute. Mentally, 56 attack position, 55 composure, 51 aggression, and 56 vision. As a flip over here to take a look at those initial technical attributes, I mean, I'm expecting just ball control, dribbling to be the main attributes, and he does have 68 ball control, 69 dribbling, nice, 57 crossing, 55 curve, then 64 finishing. Is actually not bad considering his overall. That's decent. 52 long shots, 49 long pass, 52 penalties, 57 short pass, 55 shot power, and 56 volleys. So decent ball control, dribbling, finishing at the moment. You're going to need to improve the passing and crossing, and if you like putting those crosses in, mate. Other than that, he's not awful technically, and again, he's quite an affordable option for you guys. As I move into another affordable option right here as well. So he is obviously very cheap. 325,000 euro value, only has 69 potential, but I mean, that's really nice. Nice. But yeah, 1,000 wages, so very cheap option. If you're looking for like a backup winger in the lower leagues, you know, once you get up to like the championship, this guy will be wonderful for you because his pace and agility is incredibly overpowered. He's going to feel really good on the ball, and just a nice little cheaper option for all of you who are looking maybe for some backup players also who are pretty affordable. He will definitely be that guy for you. 6 foot, so pretty tall for a winger. 6 foot, 3-star skill moves, and 3-star weak foot. Right foot with medium work rates. So not too bad. It's a bit kind of weird though, having taller wingers. For me personally, I generally like having, just in general, I seem to like players who are 5'10" or shorter. But if you do like taller wingers, he definitely could be a good option for you guys for sure. So physically, he does have 86 acceleration, 85 agility, 82 balance, 66 jumping, 52 reactions, 86 sprint speed, 61 stamina, and 42 strength. He actually has really good balance. That's what I was kind of worried about, saying that he was 6 foot, but really good balance. He's not going to be like one of those kind of weird, like, he's not going to look like a gazelle and like just stumbling over and stuff like that, which had happened in previous FIFAs with those taller players. But he's 38 aggression, 58 attack position, 46 vision, 49 composure, and 18 interceptions. So another player doesn't really have amazing mental attributes here. That's kind of the norm, though, in the past few FIFAs, unfortunately. Now, technically, 57 ball control, 53 crossing, 43 curve, 63 dribbling, 57 finishing is not terrible, actually, for a 60 overall, 44 long pass, 47 long shots, 51 penalties, then 47 short pass, definitely need to improve that, 63 shot power, and 53 volleys. So, again, he's a really good cheap option for all of you who are looking for a nice little backup winger. Of course, there are like kind of the usual players people go for, like the 60 overall, 85 potential type of players you can go after also. But I do like showcasing different type of players for you guys, and that's kind of the point of this video. So the last player we'll take a look at is Michael Johnston, and he had an offer of 1.5 million euros accepted, but you can see in the top left corner he has 81 potential. That's pretty good, but he's on 14,000 euros a week. I don't showcase the wages being accepted because it seems to change kind of every kind of save, but from what I've seen, players take pay cuts. So you could maybe get the wages down a bit, and maybe put some like a decent signing bonus on or something like that. It's gonna make up for it. And he's really gonna take up your entire, like a good chunk of your budget. So I wanted to keep him for last. But still, 4-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot, 5'9", right foot with high medium work rates. Of course, has really good potential for you guys. So he's definitely one to keep an eye on. Physically, he has 89 acceleration, 90 agility, 78 balance, 48 jumping, 52 reactions, 86 sprint speed, 65 stamina, and 36 strength. Then mentally, 27 aggression, 60 attack position, 63 composure, 60 vision. So physically, really good pace, agility, and balance. Decent stamina, but not the like strongest winger for sure. Only just 36 strength. Most of these wingers, unfortunately, aren't very strong that I showcased. But I really think it's pace, agility are a lot more important for me this year so far, at least. But moving into his technical attributes, he has 70 ball control, 63 crossing, 62 curve, 74 dribbling, 65 finishing, 39 heading accuracy, 50 long pass, 55 long shots, 63 short pass, and his shot power is not too bad, being in the mid-60s to go along with 50 volleys, 44 penalties, slide tackle and stand tackle in the mid-20s there also. So technically, very good dribbling, ball control, not too bad with the finishing, short pass, but still could use some improvements in those areas also. So that just about rounds this video out, as I brought, a good amount of different types of wingers for you guys. He does have the flare trait also, as I did not mention that. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will be having the FC Cincinnati career mode for you guys, I believe Saturday or Sunday. So I'm really looking forward to that. Just kind of doing it. It's going to be more of a rebuild series for you guys. It's going to be like a few episodes, probably an episode a season, I'm thinking, or an episode half a season, to maybe get some more input on signings and all that. But thank you guys for all the support regardless. I know it's been tough, with how awful career mode's been, but anybody who's been watching this video is leaving likes, commenting, supporting. I really appreciate it so much. It really makes me happy seeing interaction in my videos, because it feels like, even though I am probably getting less views than I used to get when I was doing growth tests, it just seems now there's a lot more interaction with viewers, and I think that's an awesome thing to have. But thank you everyone for tuning in. Hit that like button if you haven't. I love you. I'll be signing out now, and I'll catch you guys later.